Hello everybody, it's your girl Monique, and I am back with my, I guess you can call them car chronicles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call them car chronicles. But I'm back, needless to say. It's been a week or two since I was on, and generally I have specific things that I want to talk about, and today I don't. Actually, yes I do. I do have something specific that I want to talk about. It was funny because I was doing a YouTube about spending time with my kids and making sure that I'm being an example and putting my phone down and, you know, all of that stuff, making sure that they see me, like not physically just see me, but like see me, speak to me, have dinner with me, you know, all of that great stuff that parents are supposed to do, minus the phone. And needless to say, we are in a generation that the phone is taking over. I watch people day in and day out on their phones, and the majority of the time when I look over, I'll see them either Snapchatting, Facebooking, or Instagramming. And I was a victim of it. I fell victim to it. I guess I was, I don't know. I did it, and my kids called me out. But I was talking about that in the YouTube prior to, right? I was doing this YouTube. I was almost done. I was hitting some points, and then I get a phone call. Phone call interrupts it. I said, I'm not going to answer the phone call right now. I'll answer the phone call in a moment. So as soon as the phone hung up, it stopped my YouTube. So I was like, dang, okay, God, you know, let me call him back. I listened to the voicemail, and it was my son's school. Now I'm talking to y'all about my kids. It was my son's school, and there's a young lady on the other end talking about, you know, I am such and such, and I work with communities in school. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I had a conversation with your son, and I just wanted to touch bases with you and see if we can take some further steps with it. And I'm like, oh shoot, you know, I'm over here talking about how, you know, the kids and we doing this and all of this stuff, and now my kids, Lord, please don't let this boy be in trouble. But I get on the phone with this young lady, and he's not. Now, he was, you know, she ended up having the conversation with him because he was sitting outside of his classroom making noises, and she's like, come here. What are you doing all of that for? But it caused her to build a relationship with my son just in a matter of moments. And she is a part of a group that mentors kids and help them in school and outside of school. And I'm like, okay, something that I have been literally praying about, and like, God, you know, I need help. You know, I see the big brothers, big sisters, I see these things, I see that thing, you know, I see all of these different things where people can help. You know, we're heavily in ministry, involved in ministry. We got different people in the church that helps, and, you know, they can do, but I can't expect everybody to do everything. So, you know, I do my part, and then I, you know, just patiently, you know, I put them in position to be helped. But, you know, my son, sometimes they want it, sometimes they don't. And no matter how much money you spend for them to get it, if they want it, they'll take it. And if they don't, they won't. So, who's not going to keep wasting their money on things that a kid doesn't want is me. I'm just going to keep asking God, you got to, you know, keep sending the help. Keep sending the help. And every time he sends help, I don't reject it. I don't reject the help. And that's what we as parents have to learn. We have to learn to stop rejecting the help. You can't do everything on your own. In the old days, when I was growing up, and when my mom and everybody was growing up, they said it took a community, it took a village to raise a child. And if it takes a village just to raise one, imagine how many more people it takes to raise 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. One person can't do it on their own. And so I found out that in the body of Christ that we become very, you know, standoffish when it comes to somebody correcting our children, when it comes to somebody trying to help our children, especially when you feel like you're doing all you can, and you A1 mama, you A1 daddy. But honestly, we need help. We need help as parents in the body of Christ, outside of the body of Christ. I don't even care, you saved or you not, you still need help. And God sends people to help us, but we oftentimes reject it. Stop rejecting the help that you have prayed for. It puts me in the mind frame of the man who was waiting on the boat to come, that was praying. He was on the island. He needed help. He needed to get off the island. But every time a boat would come, he would say, I'm waiting on God. I'm the help. But because I don't look like how you want me to look, and I don't talk like how you want me to talk, I can't help you. I've dealt with this personally, dealing with a lot of different young individuals in the church. Parents don't necessarily want the help, and I get it, because I'm young and I need help too. And it's like, well, you need to get a handle on your kids. And you're right, I do. There are certain things that God has put in different individuals in the body of Christ that will help them grow. A parent can't give their children everything, because there are other people who are equipped to give those children some of the things that your parents didn't get. And if I'm equipped to give your child something that you didn't get, don't push the help away. India don't have everything. So that young lady calling and saying, hey, I got resources to help you with your son that will help him, build better goals and things like that, that will help him in this journey of being in middle school. This is new. He's at a new school. He's in a new environment. He's trying to figure things out. But if I told that girl, nah, I'm good, I don't need your help, then that would be me rejecting the hand of God. Now, not to say, I did pray for this, but not to say that everybody that's sent is sent by God. No, not necessarily. But I'm in the middle of doing a YouTube about my children and about needing help and about, being a village and things like that. And then somebody calls and says, I'm here to help. Yeah, I'm going to take that help. I'm going to take it, because I know God sent it. And if this person can get to my son in an area that I can't get to him, trust me, because she did the right thing and called me and said, hey, I had a conversation with your son. A, this is what we talked about. B, and this is what I'm going to do from here on out with your consent. And every conversation I have with your son, I'm going to make sure that you know about it. Thank you. Thank you. That was something that in the beginning with me doing that, I didn't do that with all the parents, but I do get it. I understand parents need to be in the loop. We need to be in the loop, but don't push the hand that is coming to help. There are certain things that your children cannot talk to you about. There are certain things that your children don't even feel comfortable sharing with you, because of how you flip out about this and how you flip out about that. And we as parents, oh, I don't flip out, I listen to my kids. How much do you listen to your kids? How often do you let them speak their mind and you not go smooth off because of how they're or because of what they're saying? Not even how they're saying it, but just because what they're saying is tagging you in your integrity. As a parent, yeah, I'm guilty of it. And I can honestly, railroad tracks, y'all, railroad tracks. I can honestly say that I have been that parent that's like, no, you didn't, and no, you can't tell me because your behavior and da da da. But they're just trying to talk and say, and not have us always constantly right here. So I don't know why God had me do this, but it is definitely needed for the body of Christ and for the people who have not decided to give their lives to Christ. We need help, and we as the body of Christ are supposed to be the help. And let's not reject the hand that God sends to help us. Let's not reject the hand. I love y'all so much, and I'm praying for y'all, and I just hope and pray that God will let this just kind of resonate in your spirits and in your soul. Let it take root in there. Push pride to the side and let God help you. I love y'all so much. If you need prayer, if you need salvation, if you just need somebody to talk to, my email is indiamonique.p@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment at the bottom. We can talk, we can pray, whatever you need. I am a proud member and minister and all that other stuff at Kingdom Word Ministries, Kansas City, Missouri, 64131. I think that's the zip code. I'm not for sure. 3301 Cypress. Pastor Regina Morrison and Bishop Eric D. Morrison are the residing pastors. That's my bishop. That's my only. Those are my parents in the gospel. And if you need a healthy ministry to be at, come to Kingdom Word. We there Sunday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Just come in there. They're gonna help you. They're gonna love you. They loved me when I didn't even think I could be loved. I'm telling you, it's the great ministry to be at. You want to be healthy. You want to be healthy in the Word. Kingdom Word is that place. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all day. I'll talk to y'all soon.